and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke nna nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwu okike abịa onye na-efewe n'aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọ bụla ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị na ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebe dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro. Iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụla anyị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee eziokwu mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe ndị kwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile. Onye ọ bụla anyị a na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me wherever you're joining from across the world. If you're joining me from any part of the world, any part of Biafra land, you're joining me from Europe, America, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Wherever you're joining me from, I say, may Chukwuna be my guide and protect you and secure you. I bring you good tidings once again, bring you information on things that are happening in the contraption called Nigeria, mainly in Biafra land. We will not stop talking. No matter how they try to stop us, how they try to suppress us, we cannot stop talking. We will continue to air our opinion, continue to speak up, and let the world know the evil that the caliphate is perpetrating in Biafra land. It is clearer than ever that there is no hope in anything that has to be called politics. There is no hope. No hope in anything that is called politics. If you're one of those who is still hoping on politicians, who is still hoping on something that's going to change, nothing is going to change in that contraption called Nigeria. Nothing is going to change. It is going to get worse by day. Every day you will see things getting worse and worse and worse than the way it is. You continue to see difficult situations, continue to see things getting worse every day. That is the situation, and that is what it's going to be. It doesn't matter how you try to wish that things get better. It doesn't matter how you wish or what you try to do. The actual fact is that things will continue to get worse in the country of Nigeria because there is no plan whatsoever to make it get better. There is no plan to make it get better. As you're watching this video, any place you're watching from, share the video, share it and like the video, share on your platform, share in your WhatsApp group, follow the page so that we can continue to send information. Do not bother about people who are watching and those who are not watching. Our platform is always being suppressed and being pressed down and make sure that information doesn't go out. But we will continue to speak up, continue to send out the information, no matter what they do. Thank you so much for joining. Emeka Eze, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. We will continue to pass the information, no matter how they try to stop us, no matter how they try to hinder us. We will continue to expose them. Today, once again, we have come to air our opinion on things that are happening in the country called Nigeria. Nothing is getting better. As you know, it is today in that Biafra land. Today, they are putting in a new governor in Anambra State, Governor Seludo. Seludo is taking power in Anambra State. He has been sworn in. He is now the governor of Anambra State. So many of you might be expecting something different. So many of you might be expecting miracle. I tell you, as long as Chukwuna Seludo was sworn in the oath of Nigeria, oath to defend Nigeria, nothing is going to get better. As long as Chukwuna Seludo took an oath to protect Nigeria, nothing is going to get better. Protecting Nigeria is protecting the caliphate. All we want is Biafra. Chukwuna Seludo as a person might be a very good person. As a person, he must be good. As a person, he might be reasonable because I have seen him in several cases where he spoke for Biafra. But as long as he has sworn to protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, things will get worse. Don't expect any miracle anywhere. And remember, that same Chukwuna Seludo was one of the cabinet members of this very imposter you have in Asorock. He was one of the cabinet members. So if you're one of those who are expecting miracle, don't expect any miracle. Focus your mind, your strength, and your hope on the freedom of Biafran people. We want our freedom. We want to go home. We want to have our freedom. Don't change your mind. Don't be distracted. Don't be confused, and don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. No matter whom you are hearing from, no matter whom you're listening to, do not be deceived. Be focused. Continue to ask for that which you're asking. Continue to demand for that which you're demanding. Continue to demand for that which is right, because we know that the people in Biafra land are not wanted in that contraption called Nigeria. And for anybody to come and swear an oath in the name of that same contraption that is going to protect you, that person is lying. So don't expect much from Chukwuna Seludo. It is going to be business as usual. Nothing is going to change. When it comes to the struggle for Biafra, nothing is going to change. It is still that same people pursuing their own agenda, pursuing the caliphate agenda, instead of pursuing the agenda of the people. The agenda of every Biafran people is to have self-determination. That is all we want. We are asking for self-determination. Self-determination so that we can be able to build a sane country. If Faribin that we have Biafra and Seludo becomes the governor in Biafra land, he is going to perform excellently. If Seludo become a governor in Biafra, he is going to perform excellently. But as long as he has sworn an oath of that caliphate, oath to protect the British company called Nigeria, nothing is going to get better. It is going to get worse. Things are going to get worse. No matter how he tries, things are going to get worse. Do not be deceived. Don't be distracted. Our focus is Biafra. And we will continue to embark on massive civil disobedience until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Until they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anything they are telling is lie. Anything they are saying is lie. These politicians cannot be trusted. If you're one of those who is giving your trust to any politician, you better withdraw that trust. No single politician in the contraption called Nigeria can be trusted. It doesn't matter whom they are. It doesn't matter where they come from. It doesn't matter their pedigree. It doesn't matter their certificates. No politician in that very contraption called Nigeria can be trusted. They are the same people. The same people pursuing their own personal agenda. The same people making sure that they uphold the will of the caliphate. That is why we must not relent in our effort. We must not relent. Those of them who are parading themselves, talking about Igbo presidency, these were the people who were talking about restructuring. You had these politicians, when they were singing restructuring, they say without restructuring, that 2023 election cannot hold. Some of them came on national television to boast and say, if restructuring is not being done, that there will be no 2023 election. These politicians who are giving you political solution, today, every one of them has a candidate he's backing. Every single one of them have a candidate that they are promoting. You see why you must not trust any politician. You see why you must not listen to any politician. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter where they're coming from. It doesn't matter where they're supporting. Any politician in that country called Nigeria cannot be trusted. They can't be supported. They can't be trusted. Don't trust any one of them. These people just few months ago, they were shouting, without restructuring, 2023 can never hold. Without restructuring, 2023 can never hold. Today, every single one of them who has come on national television to talk about that, see them lining up today. They have one political party or the other to back up. They are now singing about Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency that they know that is dead on arrival. Igbo presidency that is dead on arrival. And you see the most wicked aspect of it is that some of them who claim to be Biafrans are the most wicked when it comes to this very agenda of the caliphate. They use some of us who call ourselves Biafrans, some of us who call ourselves Biafrans. They are the one that the caliphate is using to push their evil agenda. They promote everything that the caliphate stands for. They support everything that the caliphate stands for. This is what is happening. It is happening before your own very eyes. It is happening before my own very eyes. And it is not hidden. You know that this is what is happening. I know that this is what is happening. What are we doing about it? None of them is doing anything to correct it. The only man that is doing something to correct the evil and the lies is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they have succeeded to take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and hold him captive in the DSS. The only man who is capable to make sure that the 2023 election does not hold until something tangible is placed on the table is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They knew it. But today, you see all the politicians who were boasting, shouting at the national television, there will be no election until restructuring. Today, you can't hear restructuring anywhere. Restructuring have died a natural death. Today, every one of them have a candidate for election. They have a candidate. Every single one of them have a candidate. Those who are talking of Igbo president, they have seen that Igbo presidency is dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. And instead of them accepting it today, they are presenting another lie. The new dimension of lie that they are promoting today, you see people who come out and tell you that the APC have zoned their presidency to the south. They are now begging. They are now begging our brothers in the southwest. They are begging people in the southwest to allow people in other region to have the presidency. And you know what they're saying? They say that it doesn't matter the state the person comes from, as long as that person speaks Igbo, that person can be used. That as long as the person speaks Igbo, they should allow that person to become a president. We don't want anything Igbo presidency. This is the lie they have. These are the same people whom, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling them that there are Igbos in 13 states of that federation, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling them about the unity of the Igbo people in all corners. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling them that South, South, and Southeast are the same people. They refuse. But today, when it has come to their presidency, they are telling you that they don't mind, even if you take an Igbo person from River State, you take Igbo person from Delta State, you can take Igbo person from Kogi, that as long as that person is Igbo, they make the person the president and they are okay with it. This is the evil they are planning. Already, they have mapped out their stooge. Somebody like Rocha Sokorocha, you have seen wicked here. And some other cockroaches that they have trained and brought out. These are the people they want to use to deceive the Biafran people. And the people who call themselves Ohaneze Ndigbo. Ohaneze Ndigbo that was not able to unite all the Igbo people in 13 states of that country. They were not able to unite them. They were not able to put them under one umbrella. Today, they are still supporting the issue of saying that you can take anybody from any part of the country as long as the person speaks Igbo. It is no longer about the Southeast again. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was preaching a message and telling them that very destruction of that very rating they put is evil, that there is nothing, that Southeast, that Southeast is not, it doesn't exist. That's not like South. What we have is Southeast. This present South and the Southeast are one people. We are one people. The old Southeastern region, remember what it is. Today, it has come to their presidency. Now they realize that the old Southeastern region are the same people. You can choose anybody from there. They realize we are the same people. But when they want to divide us, they begin to tell us that we are not similar. I'm going to play a video for you to listen. Some people who claim to be Igbos, they are the people that the caliphate is using to push this evil agenda, push this evil statement that does not hold water. And some of us are listening to them. Listen to this idiot, what he has to say. This is somebody who claimed to be Igbo, answering Igbo name. Look at the way he's standing. An APC member. The way they are using, these are the people they are using to destroy us and divide us, put division in Biafra land and make sure that Biafran people are not united. Mainly the Igbo people, to make sure that the Igbos are not united. Listen to what this man has to say. Listen carefully to every statement that this clown is about to make.
Cross zoning, an issue for APC. Yes, we've seen the zoning arrangement. Places will be swapped between the north and the south. Is there a place for micro-zoning?
No, we're not talking about micro-zoning. What some of us are saying, for instance, is that now that the APC had agreed that the presidential candidate should come to the south, that our brothers in the southwest should consider the fact that since we returned to democracy in 1999, they have been president for 8 years, and they have been vice president for 8 years. That if you take, let your brother take. That is the thought of Ndigbo. That will give us a sense of belonging. Obey the doctrine of equity, natural justice, and good conscience. Even if you don't want to pick from the southeast, please, we have Igbos in Delta, we have Igbos in Rivers. Go there, it's okay with us.
That's another issue now.
So that we're part of the
Ndigbo, the south is geopolitical zone, because a lot of
I'm not the type that is
is on zoning is on the basis of geopolitical zone. And not on ethnicity or religion.
No, he has also, don't forget that one of the cardinal voting index in Nigeria as of today is ethnicity. Religion second, issues third. Let's
but for
not shy away
politics,
from
the
that.
sixth geopolitical zone is widely accepted.
No, but what I'm saying,
for allocation and share.
I'm not one of those. If you do it in terms of preference, yes, Osito Okechukwu would like to be the presidential candidate.
You're eminently qualified.
Second one, the Southeast. The third one, any Igbo man that is around the matrix. It's okay with me. That's my position.
Okay, we'll leave it there, and only time will tell the chances of your party.
You have heard him. Look at what one of the APC chieftains is saying. They are now begging our brothers in the Southwest that they shall allow any Igbo person from the old Southeastern region. That is what he's saying. The same old Southeastern region they have refused. The same old Southeastern region that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying to unite, and they refused it. They demonized him. They went and kidnapped him. The same old Southeastern region that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is telling them that Igbo people are in everywhere, and they refuse. They refuse to accept it. Today, it has come to the presidency. They are now promoting it. They are now promoting it, that you can take anybody that speaks Igbo from any angle. That you can take anybody from the old Southeastern region as long as he speaks Igbo. This is how evil these politicians are. Evil men who doesn't have any single truth in them. Evil people, evil men and women, all of them. They are all evil. You can never find any truth in any one of them. You can never find any truth in them. No matter whom they are, wherever you see them, you can never find truth in them. Bunch of liars. Bunch of liars and deceivers. You have heard him. There's another video I'm going to play. That one is what they call him, Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar was condemning the zoning because he's coming for presidency. He come again. And he's trying to remind the Igbo people that he have chosen them for vice president 2 times. That Igbo people should not worry. That means that the Igbo Biafrans, what they deserve is vice president and not the presidency. That is what Atiku Abubakar meant in his own statement. Atiku Abubakar, knowing fully well that the thing has been zoned, now it is the turn of the Southeastern region, if at all that they are trying to be sincere, knowing fully well that it has been called upon on the Southeastern part of Nigeria to come and be the president. Now, Atiku Abubakar, on his own side, he is saying that the Igbos are good for vice president and not for president. That after all, he has chosen them twice. So nobody should stop him from contesting. This is how evil and deceitful all these people are. You see why we don't believe on anything that is called politics. This is why any well-meaning person, if you have your senses intact, if you care about your people, if you care about your born generation, you must not support anything that has to do with Igbo presidency. You must not support about any politician. You must not keep your hope on anything that is called political solution. No matter who is involved, no matter who is talking, don't believe them and don't trust them. Listen to Atiku Abubakar, what he has to say. I want you to watch it. Watch Atiku Abubakar. These are the people.
They have not been given a chance. I said, I protested against the violation of the zoning policy in 2007. And together with my friend Bola, we set up AC. We went to Lagos. He gave me a ticket. He said, but the condition of giving me that ticket is that I should make him vice president. I said, no. I'm not going to make you vice president. Instead, I nominated Senator Ben Obi, who is seated here. Of course, again, in 2018, when I got the ticket, again, the running mate was another Obi. coincidentally. So there is absolutely no reason, as far as I'm concerned, to say that there are either deliberate attempts to exclude the Southeast in the political participation or power sharing in this country. I thought I should disabuse the mind. Of course, the enlightened political class know that from the Southeast. I don't think there is any, as far as this party is concerned, as far as we are concerned, I don't think there is any deliberate policy to exclude any part of this country in power sharing. Leaders, elders, wise men of this our great party, I now wish to call on you to please give me another opportunity to advance all these ideals of our party, very beautiful ideals, so that we can further consolidate democracy, unity, and development of our country. I cannot thank you enough for coming and for staying in this warm room. I wouldn't want to say it's hot, because it's not as hot as Jigawa, or not as hot as Yola. So once again, God bless you all. I thank you very much for coming. And may we have a successful convention which will be in the interest of our party and the country. Thank you very much.
You have seen it. You have heard from Atiku Abubakar. When you go back and replay that video, you listen carefully to what he said. He has been choosing the Igbo people as vice president, and the only thing he thinks that they deserve is vice president. He said even their political elite knows about that. And why he's saying that is, there are members of Ohanes and Igbo sitting down there and clapping for him. These are the people who are telling you about Igbo presidency. For their own selfish interest, they can sell their birthright. They can sell anything sellable. For their stomach, they can sell even their birthright. I can tell you that every one of them today have forgotten about that Igbo presidency. What they are preparing today is for vice president. That's what every one of them is queuing in for. Look at them clapping for somebody who is not even qualified to contest. They are clapping for him because he has chosen them twice for vice president. And when it was supposedly their turn to contest, they are not going to contest. He is telling them to step down for him again to go and choose them as vice. That is how clueless the politicians are. Very deceitful and wicked. Very, very deceitful and wicked. They can never say the truth in their life. Every single thing you hear from their mouth is evil. That is why no sane person will continue to believe in the contraption called Nigeria. There's no single sane person, because when you look at things that are happening, when you go to the media, go to their conventional media, go to social media and see videos, see information, hear from them what they are saying, there is no pointer to show us that Nigeria is going to be better in the next 100 years. There is no pointer to show that Nigeria will be better in any time in our lifetime. It can never happen. It can never happen. There is no pointer and any plan to make Nigeria a better place. What you see is a bunch of clueless and evil men coming out from all tribes, from all religions. They are everywhere. No single one of them have a single truth in their mouth.